Welcome back, one and all, to Dynne Plays Dragon Quest IX, Sentinels of the Starry Skies. On the last episode, we returned once more to our old stomping grounds of Swimpy Dimps, and we did a lot of favors. We also managed to get ourselves on a good haul of booty, and you can take that in the proper context as you will. On this episode, however, we are going to do something that's been a long time coming. And by a long time coming, I mean 4 or 5 episodes. If you recall, flashback. We have hints, the barest whispers, faint echoes of the ultimate fruit salad. And we shall do it. But before we do that, there are things to acquire. We need to acquire things because it wouldn't be a Dragon Quest game. It would not be a JRPG. It would not be a video game if we did not need to acquire things, and so I shall. If we go into our equipment, we should see what we have. I need a dress, a staff, and a shield. Do I have any of the things that I need? Oh, I actually have 2 watermawl wands. Absolutely beautiful. One of the items, the wand that I need, is the watermawl wand. I believe you can buy these in Gleba. If I'm not mistaken, you can buy these in Gleba. So, that's what you want to get. Do we have... I'm 99% certain we don't have the dress that we have. Silk robe? No, it's not that. Yeah, we don't have the thing. And the shield, chances are we don't. Yeah, we don't. Okay, so I know where to get the other things. And so we're going to go over there right now. The first place we need to go to is classic Wormwood Creek, because Wormwood Creek is a place that we always seem to go to for one reason or another. Hopefully, well, not hopefully, I'm quite certain that we're not going to have to go back to the Magma Row in this episode. And I can say that with absolute certainty. Hopefully. I'm here for one specific reason, the armor shop. And yes, I do have $1.8 million. And that is entirely because before the previous 2 episodes ago, between some arbitrary episodes that I forgot to mention, I made a lot of gold armor. I went to Port Laffin and Bloomingdale and got a bunch of gold rings and silver mail and just alchemized over and over and over again because I got really bored. It was 3 a.m. I couldn't sleep and I'm like, I could use more money in Dragon Quest. So I did that for 4 hours because the repetition, repeatability, it was soothing in a mindless way. But now I have $18 million, so I can use them for literally whatever I desire. I am here for flowing dress. Yes, I can spend $18,000. A single a single percent. Not 0.1, not 10%. 1%. 1%? 10%? No. 10% would be 180,000. 1% of my... Anyway, I'm going to buy one of these things. A consecrated costume that curbs fire and ice-based damage. Yes, please, I'd like one. Wait, do I have one? Hold on. Number held. Wait, I do have one? Hold on. Do I not need to spend a single percent of my wealth? How did I just miss this? Am I blind? It's probably because I didn't actually know what a flowing dress actually looked like. Oh yeah, would you look at that? There it is. Would you look at that? Huh. Well, I know we don't have the shield. All right, well, you know where to buy one if you don't have one from esoteric sources. I have no idea where I got that thing. The next thing, we actually need to go back to Stornway because in Stornway, there's actually something to take note of in the post-game. After you save the world, because, well, we've saved the world. After you save the world from Corvus, the weapon and armor shop of Stornway have something that is, rather interesting. Very, very interesting. This young man in the weapon shop has quit the soldiering life and came here to help my dad out with the shop instead. I hope we can count on your custom and your patronage. Welcome to the weapon shop. That is correct. Normally, there's only one man, the boy's father, manning the store. But now that we've saved the world, there is a new shop with very powerful items. Very, very powerful items. Falcon blades, demon spears, gladiuses. Everything in this shop is going to be pretty exemplary in terms of the equipment stats. Like, this dagger It would boost Bolt's dagger skills. It's better than her Fenrir tooth or whatever it is. The Sage's staff, it's a little bit better for Charles. It's a Queen's Whip, Dragon Rod. All of these weapons are pretty good. Cobra Claws, look at these things. They're like, well, cobras are snakes and they don't have claws. It's probably modeled after their teeth. Large toxic talons hooked like those of a hellish demon. Unless, of course, you're not referring to Cobra the Snake. But anyway, there's like some friendly fans, a fan that can fix a friend's wounds if used as an item in battle. That's pretty cool. You also got an ice axe, which I'm probably gonna end up buying because that's like 30 extra points of damage for me, and I like it's a giant ice axe. Axe of ice. I don't know what I'm trying to say, but yes, I'm gonna buy one of these things because that would be pretty cool. And I know I don't have any of these, and I don't think there might be an alchemy recipe for it. Anyway, I want the axe because it's big and blue, and I kind of want an upgrade. Is there anything else that we can get? Giant's hammer, flame tang, boomerang, pure blind bow. We don't have any of that. The demon spear. Actually, I do kind of want the demon spear because it would be better than the halberd. A spear that can floor a foe with a single... Floor a foe? Fell a foe? Let the bodies hit the floor. Let the bodies hit the floor. Psh, 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 psh. Every one of those psh was nuts. Stabbing a foe with the demon spear. Anyway, it's another, it's like $35,000, but I'm like a millionaire. I could afford it. I'm totally gonna buy it. I'm sure something called the demon spear isn't cursed. Okay, good, it's not cursed. I would be concerned. I'm also gonna buy the $32,000 Gladius because, you know, like, again, why not? Why not? Everyone deserves a weapon upgrade. Everyone. So, Bolts will get one, brilliant. And then I'm also going to get a Sage's Staff for Charles. Not for any specific reason right now, because we need to give him the Watermaul Wand later. But he'll have it for when this next thing is done. So that's good. We got some nice little weapon upgrades that I'm sure they're not going to be made obsolete in any way, shape, or form anytime soon. But that was only half of the things that I wanted to show off in these stores. And not even the things that we needed to do, because the thing I needed is actually a shield, as I mentioned. My husband and I have opened up a shop together. Why don't you have a look around? I would love to see your wares. Brilliant. These are the new armor equipment pieces. The thing that I needed is the only shield that they have. The silver shield. I need one of these. A shiny shield that shuns MP absorption, fire, and thunder. Brilliant. I want one. Can I have one? Yes, please. Please and thank you. I will take one. We don't need to equip it right away. I don't believe so, at least. Maybe not. But we do also have some more stuff for different classes, like Minerva's Mitre? Mitre? I'm gonna say it's a mitre, that feels right. A certain symbol of the supreme savvy of a sage. We do have some stuff for sages and luminaries, which is the last class that I don't think I've ever actually unlocked. Of all of my hundreds of hours of playing this game as a child, I don't think I've ever done the quest to unlock a luminary. I don't remember what I need to do. It's something that needs to get done. That's what I'm gonna say. Do I need the Gigant armor? Heavy armor, strong against fire, ice, and lightning-based attacks. Yeah, it's only 36,000. I'm gonna buy one. I'm gonna buy a suit. I bought the shield and a suit. We don't need to equip it right away, though. I'm not getting rid of my Dragon Warrior outfit just quite yet. Greynara lives on. Plus, no other outfit has a nice cape like this. No other suit of armor has such a nice cape. Anyway, look at my giant ice axe. We're all kitted out in incredible armor. All right, the actual reason that we needed to buy these pieces of equipment. We need to go to Port Laffin. Or, wait, Laffin? What? Lafon? What's the name of this place? I realized recently, by recently I mean in this playthrough, you know, it's Porth Laffin, not Port. Anyway, I'm here to talk to more people because we have been known to go around the world and talk to people of import. Has there always been like the foundation of a house here? Wasn't this the pink-haired woman's house? Joan of Arc or something? Did they tear down her house, or was it this one? Someone lived in it like a shack. And like a pot of poo? I have vague memories of there being a poo pot. I don't exactly know. Oh, yeah, you. You have a quest. Yes, yes. Jonah? Joanna. I'm just gonna call you Joan of Arc. I don't remember. Jonah! Oh, right. Jonah and the whale. Right. Of course. You're the traveler who helped me out before, aren't you? I am indeed, and I'm here to let you know that I saved the world. And despite what the halo floating above my head may indicate, I'm not actually dead. I'm as mortal as you are. I'm as mortal as you are. But yes, if you need more assistance with things, I would be glad to assist. I knew I recognized you. It feels like I haven't seen you for ages, though. That's because you haven't. Ever since I got that boat, and I didn't get that boat. Well, ever since I rented the boat from your people that took me to Celestria I, and then I got a boat in Bloomingdale, I never needed to return here. Well, I did need to return here quite a lot. I made a lot of trips through your town to get a lot of gold rings. I probably spent upwards of several $100,000 just buying gold rings. I have injected more money into this local economy than any amount of fishing that they have ever done. So you best be thankful for me. Well, not to say that, you need to be thankful, but like a little thanks would be appreciated. I'm out fishing most days now with the rest of them, I'm pretty useless. I don't mind admitting, but I am learning. Well, I mean, all you really need to be able to do, speaking as someone who's never fished a day in his very, very long Celestrian life, we kind of just speak to the oceans and the fish kind of just hop into our arms, I suppose. But regardless of all of our fishing techniques, you feel like you might need some help. So if you need some help, I'm all ears. Even though they're not Celestrian ears, so kind of cut back with the accent, please. As it happens, there's something that's been bothering me. Seeing as you're here by yourself, well, you and your companions, perhaps I could ask you. You've been helpful in the past. When we were out fishing the other day, I saw a huge, great shadow in the water. It was like the real Leviathan, I'm sure of it. Or, well, it wasn't like, I'm pretty sure it was. Wait. Oh, I remember the Leviathan we encountered, faced, interacted with before was the ghost of your dad. So if you saw it now, well, you saw the last one was hopped up on purple fig juice. So if you've seen it again, and that fig did fall over the ocean, maybe another ghost got it. I should probably investigate this. Even though I'm not a Celestrian, I should probably investigate the giant fish, just in case it starts doing giant fish things. I want to see him properly, so bad. Like I'm all fidgety. Are you spinning? Fidgety spinner? Spinnery? Spidery? Sorry, I don't know. It's being in this town. This is a very stuffy house. I feel like with that fire burning indoors and your windows all closed, there's a combination of smoke in the air as well as a very small amount of oxygen. My brain is shutting down. I was thinking maybe is this a vision? Did you see this fish when you went to bed in a dream, or were you outside where there's fresh air? I was inside, of course. You can't see fish from anywhere else in this town. Jonah, I think you're having a bit of a lack of oxygen. It's a terrible disease. You should go outside, touch some sand. I was not gonna do that. I was thinking maybe you could have a few words with people around here and see if you can't find out how to call them. I would love to help you find this fish. Quest 39, follow that fish. Jonah Jones. Is your last name Jones? Jonah Jones? She's a JoJo! She's a JoJo! Oh my god, from Porthlaughton thinks a mysterious shadow she saw in the sea. What is Jonah's stand? The ghost of her dead dad. She's probably a necromancer. Oh god, I don't even know. If I stutter in my sentence and jump over a frog in the same moment, I'm gonna blow up into a pile of cheese. That's her stand power. She's been trying to find the real Leviathan and wants to find a way to summon the great sea beast. Alright, well, I'll help out as long as you don't turn me into a block of ragu. Is that a cheese? Melted ragu? That's probably something. I don't know. I'm a Celestrian. Mortals come up with a different cheese seemingly every century. Oh, thank you. I'm so busy fishing now, I haven't got the time to ask, see? And there's no one else I can ask. Well, the mayor, maybe. There's an old tale by here about a spirit. Okay, I'm just gonna speed right along. The old lady passed away years back. Still, I'm sure there must be some clues left in the village about how she did it. I did have a bit of a look for myself, the smoke inhalation, but it was pretty pointless. I couldn't find a thing, but you'll have much better luck, I'm sure. You've acquiesced to the quest. Follow that fish. Okay, yeah, I could do that. I just need to speak to, well, I have no idea. Do I have any leads? Excuse me, Mr. Bullcut, do you have any leads? Jonah had her first trip out to the boats the other day. I have to say, she shed a tidy few tears. I mean, it's a coming-of-age thing, you know? She's like a proper grown-up now. Actually, that means she should have had a talisman off her father, doesn't it? It's Porthlaffin tradition, after all. Wonder if Dylan gave her one before he passed. I mean, maybe. I wouldn't exactly know. That's not my tradition. Maybe the mayor has something to say about this. Or maybe the old people do. Should talk to the old people. Howbee, welcome to Porthlaffin. I hope you like fishing, else you'll be bored beyond drowned here. Mind you, we did have a smashing spectacle the other night. Shooting stars galore it was. I got quite excited. Yeah, shooting stars, is just the brother of Mufasa flying across the sky in a million pieces. Scarfall. Anyway, yeah, those were my brothers and sisters. Please don't bring them up. I get very sad. I've been thinking, you know, we graft every day of our lives to catch fish, so we've got food on the tables. It's how we live. So we shouldn't go forgetting what it is to be thankful for surviving from one day to the next. It's hard work. I don't mind telling you that, but it's how it should be. It's not right, getting something without working for it, see? Yeah, I suppose. Not like I wouldn't know. I have earned the opportunity to rest on my laurels. I saved the world, after all. And no, I'll never stop. I'll never stop bringing that point up. Hello, cat. Meow. Meow. That last thing was not a purr, but, well, without my Celestrian ears, I can't talk to animals anymore. We should probably just talk to the mayor. Mayor! Mayor. Oh, God, is he dead? Is he just resting with his eyes open? Why would the headboard of the bed not be against the wall? Like, all you have to do, pull the sheets down a little bit, move the pillow, and then you're good. But, like, why are you resting like this? This is the feng shui of a psychopath. Why would you have your beds like this? Does he need help? Are you good? Please, you've got to forgive me. Oh, God, is he dying? What's wrong with him? Come on now, Mr. Mayor, wake up. Oh, God, he's got the sleep paralysis disease where his eyes are always open. I hope you've been getting him some eye drops that aren't made of seawater because the salt would be very bad for his eyes. He's gonna get such sore eyes when he regains consciousness. Jonah's already said she doesn't hold it against you. Just think what your missus would say if she came back and saw you like this. Oh, you couldn't give us a hand by here, could you? The mayor's had a tidy shock, see, and nothing's bringing him around now. I just don't know how to bring him out of it. Absolutely clueless I am. Do you think maybe you could help somehow? Is he just, dozy mayor? He's just dozy? Just, spritz him in the face with some ocean water. Just mind the eyes. A man in Porthlaffin wants to help you help himself. He wants you to help him help yourself to wake up the mayor so you can talk to him about the fish from the deep sleep. Wake him up from the sleepy times he's under. He fell into a shock. He's in a coma. Unfortunately, he has no idea what will rouse him. Well, I have an air horn, and by an air horn, I just mean, well, bolts. I got her a nice fancy new dagger, so if I took that off of her, she would scream at the top of her lungs, and I'm pretty sure such a high pitch would wake up even the dead. I'm pretty sure Charles uses it to conduct necromantic rituals, but I'm not allowed to talk about that. Yeah, I'll help you out. That's lovely, thank you very much. A tidy bit we owe you around here now. We'll pitch in too, of course. You're just hoping that between us we can get him to wake up. Okay, well, what are the odds that the mayor actually has any idea about what's going on? Like, the mayor wasn't exactly helpful. I'm going to assume not. Wait, does it... Oh, I thought the kid was blue for a second. The kid is not blue. He is a child. And children. Children are rarely blue. Unless they consume everlasting gobstoppers. In which case they are quite large. Jonah did mention a ghost, right? Oh, right, the bunny girl. Didn't we learn a bunny girl dance from her? Jonah, can you reiterate what you said? There was a lot of smoke inhalation, and I feel like we need to... Can we just rehash this conversation? There used to be a spirit medium woman by here in Porthlafin. They called her Leviathan's Serenader. That's where you should start. See what you can find about her. She's dead now, of course. I told you that, didn't I? I'm sure you'll find out something. You did mention that, but I kind of glossed over it because of the lack of oxygen. Now that I opened and closed your door, I feel like there was a little bit more oxygen and that I actually was able to follow the thread of the conversation. Can I go to sleep? There used to be a woman who lived here by the Leviathan Serenader. Sorry, these candles, they have some kind of inhalants in them. Anyway, let's take this conversation from the top. There used to be a woman lived by here. These Porthlafinian accents really do my head in without my Celestria ears. I'll try and translate on the fly. There used to be a woman who lived in this town, someone that they called Leviathan's Serenader. That was some time before I was born, though. No one knows if she could really summon the god of the sea, mind, and she's dead now, as a lot of people have told us, apparently, so there's no telling anyway. Welcome to the inn. Can I don't know, I'm not a Celestian anymore. I can't just speak to the dead. Even if she did have unfinished business, I no longer can see the spiritual. I'm just gonna take a nap. Maybe my brain will make some kind of cognizant connection in nighttime, over bed's sleep. This town, it's melting my brains. You're not unconscious. Hi, bunny girl. Glitzy, right. How do you like the majestic mantle? Oh, yeah, that thing. Right, yeah, that thing. I remember. It looked good for, like, the 4 minutes I wore it. What am I gonna do? She's dead. Can I... Oh, there's nothing in the poo pot. I don't know. Oh. Hi. I can still see the dead? I thought without my Celestian powers. Well, everyone form a diamond around her and trap her. Charles, bolts. If she tries to bolt, take the dagger. And, you know, start to scream. I guess that's the plan. I'm no longer alone. This town is melting my brain. I'm no longer among the living. I can't do accents when I'm trying to do the accent of a Porthlafinian. 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 What is this, Xenoblade? Eventually. So there's nothing you can gain from talking to me, wouldn't you agree? Well, I mean, no, but yes. I have no idea what we're talking about. Can we have a chat? Do you need help? I don't know if I can send you on, but apparently I can still talk to you. Yes. You're alive, and I'm dead. We have no business in each other's worlds now. Well, what is that? Excuse you. I'm no longer among the living. No, there's nothing that we can gain from talking to each other. You're looking for Leviathan's Serenader? Jonah wants to know how to summon Leviathan? The thread of conversation should not apply if I say no. I say, yes, there's things I want to talk to you about. And I'm like, there's nothing for us to talk about. Be gone. But if I say, no, there's nothing we need to talk about, you immediately read my mind to be like, oh, you're looking for the Serenader of the very large fish. Well, I am she. Here is the knowledge. Okay, well, that's cool. I suppose that would be me. I did used to perform a ritual to give thanks to him, but I never actually saw him, mind. Still, the outfit I wore was the one that's always been worn for the ritual. Loves it, Leviathan does. Or, well, apparently. Again, never seen him. Never interacted with him. No idea if he actually enjoys it. Anyway, the things you'll need. A watermawl wand. We've acquired. A flowing dress. We've acquired. And a silver shield. We've acquired them all. But yeah, all I can tell you is that you might attract Leviathan's attention if you wear the same thing as I did. Get all the gear and go somewhat with a good view of the sea. Call out to him, and you never know, he might just call back. Can I get that call back? Can I mention booty calls now that, well, it's past the, like, 60-minute mark of the stream? And by 60-minute mark of the stream, I mean the 60-second mark of the video. I don't know why my brain is shutting down in this town. It's like, it's genuinely causing me a fit. Oh, hello. Have you found out something about how to summon Leviathan? I believe I have. We just need to point a very shiny shield at high noon so that the beam of light reflects off of the shield and catches his attention. Just so. And then his curiosity will be piqued, and then he'll come see what the heck that shiny thing is all about. Leviathan is basically like a giant sea cat. So yes, I have a pretty good idea about how to get his attention. So you figured it out, have you? That's beautiful. What do we have to do then? Oh, I see. A watermawl wand, a flowing dress, and a silver shield. And I have to put them all on? Oh, you're gonna do it. I thought I was just gonna have Charles do it. Charles can have wand, shield, and I can put him in a dress. So I feel like, well, I don't know what he would summon. Probably wouldn't be Leviathan. It would probably be, well, knowing Charles, it would probably be a stale whale. And, well, I'm not sure if I'm capable of dealing with those right now. Where am I going to get my hands on such expensive kit like that, eh? Well, me, I'm Mr. Generous. I have over $1 million. I hate to do this to you, but can I ask you to help me out again? I don't have much to give you, but I'd be ever so grateful if you did. Yeah, I have them. You don't have to leave yet. I'll be waiting for you up at the mayor's private beach. I reckon that's the best place to call him from, don't you? Well, yeah, but hold on. If I gave you them now, you could bring them up over there. We could go together. There's still monsters in that cave, right, Jonah? What am I? I don't know why I'm worried. She's a JoJo. She can turn people into cheese. Because there are explodes in that cave, so they're the prerequisite for the frogs as well. Jonah's capable. Let's just get to that cave. Despite going through that cave several times, I still get lost in it. It's a very, very strange cave. I have acquired the clothing and the wand and the shield. See, if you were timely, if you were smart, you could have already been dressed in the time it took for me to get over here. Ring around the rosy, pocket full of posies, Jonah's gonna do a dance, I guess. Anyway, hi, Jonah. Sorry, the cave, it befuddled me. Oh, hello. Have you gotten them then? The watermawl wand and the flowing dress and the silver shield. Silver shield. Tongue twisters. You cannot give me tongue twisters in your Port Latharian accent. It will not work. You have. Oh, that smashing old bean. But you haven't equipped them yourself with them. But you said you were going to do it. It'd be hopeless, me trying to do it. Did I misunderstand you? Like, you literally said, where am I going to get such expensive kit? That implies that you're gonna do it. Do I have to do it? Can I get Charles to do it? Charles, well, plan A then, I suppose. Charles, you're the one who needs to do it. I'm pretty sure you're the only one who can manage it. We have a silver shield for Charles. Where is the flowing robe? I need you to take off your prince's coat and equip something that is, well, not technically inferior by much. It just makes you look a bit stupid. Just a bit stupid. But Charles has the thing, so we should be good. Charles has done it. Oh, brilliant, Charles. You're back. Did you get the things I needed? Yes. We've tread this water because we're by the ocean. You did. That smashing old boy. Thank you ever so much. You're very welcome. Well then, let's see if we can't summon old Leviathan now, shall we? Charles needs to do it. Not you. Charles needs to do it. That's the entire point. You're not wearing the clothes, Jonah. Oh, mighty Leviathan, Lord of the depths, if you're there, please show yourself to us, your humble servants. Jonah's prayer floats out across the ocean, carried on the sea breeze. Oh God, it's actually real. Unless you're a ghost. Leviathan? Ooh, that's ominous. Jonah, get control of your stand. Oh dear, he doesn't look so friendly as he does normally. I think we might be in a spot of bother here, boy. As long as he doesn't eat me. Or both of us. Ah! Oh, we're screaming. Are we screaming? Is this a scream-worthy attempt? Leviathan draws near. Functionally, he's exactly the same as the original Leviathan. He's just got a bit more HP. So we're going to destroy him. Let's do Helm Splitter and Nuts. Oh, classic Nuts. We're going to do Lightning Storm, because if I've learned anything, it's that Thunder is super effective against Sharpedos. Bolts, you are going to do, confused or sleeping. Well, you can't do that yourself. That's not something... Honestly, I'm just going to do Eye for Trouble because I feel like that might be hilarious to do. Charles, what are you at? Weakening Wave? Makes all enemies much weaker than they were. Sure, why not? I don't know if I've ever shown Weakening Wave off. We could try it. Bolts casts her Expert Eye over Leviathan. She gets an eyeful, and she's committed every last detail about him to memory. Weakening Wave. Oh my god, he's summoning the moon. His attack decreases a little. Wow, Bolts really got the short end of the stick with Persicutter. Charles can summon the moon, Nuts can summon demonic lightning bolts, and Charles has a runic axe. Charles, you dodged a critical hit. You're insane. Oh, 70 damage. All right, he might not be the weakest of enemies. He is significantly strong. I'll give him that. Okay, so we got a coup de grace. He's gonna die instantaneously. All right, coup de grace. Nuts, you need to multi-heal. And then Bolts, like, do Persicutter just so we can see how much worse it is in comparison. Charles, can you do... Oh, you definitely need to oomph on Nuts? No, that's from before. 115, not terrible. You need to oomph Dynne. That way when he attention boosts, we can kill him in like a single strike. Multi-heal. Be multi-healed. You've heard of healing? Now introducing Healing 2, the Moltening. Oh, Charles is going ham with the dodging and the blocking. That's insane. Charles, you're going crazy. Get to 100. Please, Dynne, get to 100. 5, 20, 50. You never get to 100. You never get to 100, Dynne. It's not worth my time. I'm gonna do... Oh, we gotta do Whopper Chop. Oh, we have the enough MP. We're doing Whopper Chop. Nuts, you do Lightning Storm. Bolts, you can do a Toxic Dagger. And then Charles, you can do Oomph on Bolts, I guess. Poisoned. Are you poisoned? Are you I don't think he's poisoned. Oh no, 80 damage. Whatever will I do? You can do another coup de grace. Nuts can also do a coup de grace. Ooh, Charles, you're a bit weak there. Oh, his attack returned to normal. I didn't even realize that it was boosted. Oh no, it was decreased because of Weakening Wave. Bolt on the blue. Go! Lightning. Boom. Another 207 damage. It's insane. All right, Whopper Chop with my new axe. Oh god, it's crazy. 871 damage. That's beyond phenomenal. All right, we're not going to be able to do that again, but we can get another coup de grace. Nuts, I need you to do multi-heal. It's better than your own coup de grace. Bolts, I need you to do Toxic Dagger, I guess. And then Charles, I need you to do... Yeah, just do Weakening Wave again. Just do Weakening Wave again. Like, I mean, it's Weakening Wave. Oh, you're only going for Bolts. Weakening Wave by the power of the moon. You've been mooned. Charles has mooned you. Oh, Bolts dodges. 55. Yeah, well, that's fine. Our multi-heal will take care of all of our sufferings. 127. 135. We're all back up to full. Will you get to 100 this time, Dynne? Sweetie, lovely. Lovely? You will! Oh, I wish I had your MP for this moment. Because now you get a crit. Super high tension. Well, we're gonna annihilate him. We're gonna absolutely destroy him. We can do Helm Splitter. Everyone, I'm not risking him dying before Dynne gets the thing. Everyone else is defending. I will have my critical destruction. His rage subsides, and his defenses return to normal. Oh, no. Well, that's awful. 1,500 damage! Oh my god, imagine if his defense wasn't returned to normal. That's insane. All right, Helm Splitter, Bolt of the Blue, Bolts, you could do Assassin Stab, and then Charles, you can do 1580, nearly 1,600 damage. That's incredible. I'm gonna have you do Crack. Well, it's Assassin Stab, all right. I don't know if he was just that weak or Assassin Stab killed him. It's just landing like a fish on a boat that we just killed the god of the ocean. That's probably not good. I did get a lot of money, though. And he drops a treasure chest. Celestial Skyne! That reminds me of the mayor's daughter of Wormwood Creek that we need to deal with. Oh, I need to make another one of those. Should probably deal with that. Not gonna do it anytime soon, but I should probably do it. Oh, thank you ever so much. I don't know what I'd done if it weren't for you. If you weren't here, I'd probably gotten eaten again. Why would Leviathan... Oh, nope, we didn't kill him. This was just a test to see our worth. Whatever am I doing here? There I was. Oh, this is Leviathan. I thought it was Joda. Whatever am I doing here? I was having a lovely sleep, and now here I am, like a fish out of water. Leviathan? You have a very high-pitched voice. Oh, it's just because I'm out of water. My voice sounds like this when I'm in the deep. It's like air to Leviathans is like helium to humans. The density of the air allows for the voice to sound very distorted from what it naturally would be. Yeah, I'm Leviathan, though. Sorry for getting off track. This air, it's a very high concentration of oxygen. It's not like down below in the briny deep where oxygen is hard to come by. This makes... You know how humans, when they're up on mountains, they get a bit lightheaded with so little oxygen, and they have, like, acclimation tanks? Don't ask me what I know about mountain climbing or how I know about acclimation tanks for high altitudes. I'm a fish, after all. Anyway, I'm sorry if I did anything untoward. I was in a bit of a daze. So much oxygen, you know? I was just swimming along, and then I remember being attracted by something and going off to have a little look-see about what it might be. Oh, I'm ever so sorry. I saw a big shadow in the sea by here, and I thought it might be yours, so I summoned you. You see? Oh, that explains it. It's rather lucky, actually. I was looking for you anyway. Really? But why ever would you be looking for me? Let me see. Ah, yes. Here you go. This is yours. The longer I spend, the more high-pitched my voice becomes. I thought you might like to have this. Jonah, what is it? Don't take gifts from seedy fish folk. This is... Well, it's a charm. One of the fisherman's talisman thingies. Yeah, and I believe this particular one belonged to your father. He regretted it to the very end. He was never able to pass it on to you. There's so much oxygen up here. How do you people do it? I couldn't bear to see his wish go unfulfilled, so I set out to find you, and now I've passed it on at last. Wow, we've just learned about this tradition today. I'm very glad that we were able to facilitate this gift-giving exchange. You're sure? It was Dad's? Oh, I don't know how to thank you. Oh, Dad. Dad. Right. Well, I'll be heading back to the depths so I can get out of this accursed maelstrom of oxygen, if you don't mind. Farewell, Drylanders.
Ah, precious water. Oh, finally.
I can't believe Leviathan would go to all that trouble for my sake. Beggar's belief it does. Oh, God, he's back. Oh, he just needed to refresh his lung capacity. I understand. He couldn't stand the oxygen anymore, needed to take a short break. Oh, hello again. Oh, sorry. I couldn't stand the oxygen for any longer. I needed to take a short reprieve. There was something else that completely slipped my mind. Bleh. A fig! I found this too. It seemed rather important, so I thought you might accept it by way of apology for my terrible behavior. Jonah, don't touch it! The last time a mortal touched this, terrible things happened. I really am terribly sorry. I hope you can forgive an old whale. Anyway, I'll be on my way again. Farewell for now. TTFN! Ta-ta for fish. Or ta-ta fish now. Toodle-too. Jonah, be careful with that. It'll make a mighty fruit salad. You have to be careful. But it's that very same golden fruit from before. What's it doing turning up here again? Jonah, can I have that before it starts to talk to you? Because it will start to talk to you. If it starts to whisper, you need to give it to me. I may not be a Celestrian, but I still know how to deal with the proper figs. It's not like I need it anyway, is it? I don't need this. I don't need it. I don't need it. No, of course I don't need it. No, here, you can take, yes, I don't need this. You can have this. Thank you for giving it to me willingly, Jonah. I obtain a fig. A golden, beautiful fig. Jonah was hearing demon voices, but I hear nothing but Celestria's voice. Follow that fish quest has been transgressed with finesse, and now I can make, finally, the ultimate fruit salad. The previous one, I kind of needed to eat right there on the spot to save the world and sacrifice my divine power. But now I can actually make a salad. I got some fresh plums back at the Abbey. Well, maybe not. Jack of all trades probably shouldn't be let near one of these things. I don't have a house. I could probably... Aaron, maybe I can mix this into some French onion soup. Ooh. Now there's an idea if I've ever heard one. Divine French onion soup. Aaron's French onion soup is already divine. Divine French onion soup squared. Square soup. We'll put this in a square bowl. Oh, I'm a genius. When Dad ate that, his dying prayers were answered, weren't they? And you're looking ever so down at the moment. Well, I wouldn't say I'm looking down. I'm just kind of, a bit drooly. When a Celestrian drools, it's kind of confused for tears because, well, we have an invisible third mouth, a second and third mouth above our eyes. Don't ask for Celestrian biology lessons. Well, I don't have those mouths anymore because I'm not a Celestrian. Okay, maybe I am looking down. So lonely, like you just look like I did when I lost my dad. If there's someone you've lost, maybe you should eat it and make a wish, you never know what might happen. I've got Dad's talisman by here. There's nothing more I need to make me happy. Ah, it's beautiful. Anyway, I'm sure you don't want me hanging around while you're praying and all that. I'll get out of your way. TTFN, ta-ta for fish now. Thank the fishes now. It's not something you say when you say goodbye. It's something you say as a command. The fig gives off a soft, inviting glow. Eat it? Well, I wanted to mix it into soup. I should probably eat it. I don't want to tempt any more mortals. I will consume the flesh of the fig. Oh, wait, do I need to make a wish? I should probably make a wish. I didn't think to make a wish. Oh, God, what's going to happen without... Oh, God, Stella's back. Oh, God. The fairy has returned. Oi, Dynne. Hello? Have you got cloth in your ears or something? Can you hear me? I'm going to pull the ultimate prank. No, I can't hear you. Don't go playing silly billies with me. I'm nowhere near as green as I am stupid looking. Your words, not mine. I know you can see me. Welcome back. It's good to see you see me. We can see each other. Is it weird welcoming you back? You haven't really been anywhere. Well, except literally everywhere. Zooming around the entire world. You know how difficult it is to track you down when I'm not inside your head? I needed to fly halfway across the continent every time you zoomed. Do you know how many times it took to figure out? I should have known that you went back to Magmaru. It's like, oh, I didn't want to go back to the Magmaru den. That heat, the humidity of that place does hell on my hair. Regardless, you're back with us, so who flappin' cares? I'm so glad that you're back. Even though, again, you never left. I've been flapping at your heels ever since you became immortal, and you haven't so much as fluttered an eyelid. I'm sorry about that, Stella. But I'm back now. Yeah, about that thing I was trying to tell you when we left, I just wanted to say... Oh, who am I kidding? You've forgotten that I was ever even talking. It's not important, then. I might tell you some other time if we're bored or, well, you're on the brink of a coma because you'll never remember. Regardless, it doesn't matter. You're back. I'm back. We're back together. Anyway, if you can see me, then you can see the Starfleet, and you can't flap and miss old Fat Guts. You better go and pay him your respects. Come on, all aboard the Starfleet. Yes! Yes! I have eaten of the fruit of the fig, flesh of the fruit fig. Celestria has granted me a boon and I can see my friends again. Oh, watch her, Dynne. Long time no see. So you ate that fig and wished and wished. Sorry, Stella was too despondent to handle the elf speak, so I had to do it myself. Anyway, you ate the fig and wished to see me, old ugly mug. Sorry, it's a habit. I spent a few weeks with Stella, and well, that elf speak, I have no idea how you're still coherent after spending months around her. I was just with her for a few days. It's enough to make an old man cry, it does. Oh, dream on, as if he'd want to see you again. It's clear as the day is long that he was pining for my fantabulastic face, not yours.
Well, I ain't bothered either way. Long as I get to see Dynne again, I'm happy. Here, Celestria sent you down here to watch over the mortals, didn't she?
I mean, she did. She totally did. Because I'm her favorite Celestrian. I'm the one who's supposed to guard the entirety of the mortals.
Well, I was thinking maybe I should let you take charge of the old Starflight to help you out with your work and all that, you know?
Shut up! Are you yanking poor Dynne's leg? That's not very nice, you know. You don't let anyone pilot the Starflight.
Well, I don't let you pilot the Starflight.
Well, there's no reason you should stop me from piloting it. How am I going to learn otherwise?
Stella, the last time you piloted this thing, you immediately crashed it within 4 minutes. Not even a full 5 minutes.
4 minutes, I was counting.
I ain't yanking nothing. I'm serious. If the boy wants to drive the train, he can drive it.
The map.
There's some proper villains idling deep down in all them grottos, and they need sorting out.
Oh, don't get me started on the grottos. Oh god, the grottos. The less I have to think about them, the better.
If you really want to protect the mortals, you'll have to track down as many treasure maps as you can get grotto grinding. That's the word from the top brass anyway. Lady Celestria has tasked me because, well, she couldn't talk to you for a brief moment there. Let me tell you, she's proper proud you found that last fig. She didn't know how long it would take you to find it because, well, she knows you. And she knows your capacity for, faffing about, shall we say. So anyway, I'm very glad that we found each other again. And since that's what you're gonna be doing, I thought you might as well put the Starflight to good use, helping you out and all that. Here, have this. It's me whistle. It's for calling up the Starflight.
Dynne receives Sterling's whistle. It's brilliantly pixelated.
Just give her a puff anytime and any place in the mortal realm and the Starflight'll show up. Don't need none of them blue trees nor nothing. And once you're aboard, you'll need to come over here and use this. That'll give you control. And once you've got that, the rest is up to you, sunshine. The world is your oyster.
But, Fat Guts, what about me? Are you relieving me from my duties or something? Have I got the sack?
Not likely. You're gonna be the one showing Dynne the ropes, ain't you? You may have crashed this thing, but that's still 4 more minutes more experience than the boy has, so you're gonna teach him how to fly. A driving instructor type of thing. But instead of driving, it's training.
Training! Ha ha ha! That's a pun and a half, because I'm riding a train. Ha ha ha! And I'm being taught something. I am hilarious. Ha ha ha! I get to boss Dynne around? Stellar! That has my name in it. Fear not, Fat Guts. I won't let you down gently.
Right then, sunshine. This is where your next adventure begins. It's a big old world out there, full of stuff you never even dreamed of. Now get out there and get exploring.
I get to pilot the train. I get to fly the Starflight. I've gained control of the divine train of the gods. Oh, this is fantastic. Stella, I'm so happy to have you back. Oh my god. Are you in my head? Stella, are you in my head? Stella, you're in my head. Yes, I didn't get rid of the floral wallpaper. I knew you'd love it. It was a sentimentality choice. You really love mixing it up with the old crackpot, don't you? It's like I always thought. You're completely potty. Nope, I've missed your elf speak. I was about to say, but now I'm gonna tell you the truth. I've missed you, Stella. I've missed your elf speak. A new accolade, completely potty, awarded to Dynne in recognition of the incredible amount of alchemy he managed to fit in while saving the world. I did do a lot of alchemy for all of those golden males. How many did I make? What is my alchemy up to? The first completion record screen is now available. Oh, well, that's lovely. How many times alchemy performed? 469. Oh my god, that's insane. I did a lot of alchemy. I probably should have stopped at 420 because that would have been great, but that's Stella, I've missed you. First completion records. So these are my first completion records. Time spent playing, 72 hours and 22 minutes. That's a lot. Time spent in multiplayer, big fat 0. Oh, I performed alchemy 407 times when I beat Corvus. Okay, so I probably did over, I did 62 things of alchemy. That's a lot of alchemy. Battle victory, 668, nice. Accolades earned, 35. Quests completed, 43. How many quests have I completed now? 67. Well, you know, that's I've done some quests. Stella, do we have any more? Do we have any more accolades for you to give me? Did you know you can use the stylus to move the wing-shaped command icon thingy around? Snazzy, eh? What on God's green earth are you talking about? Is that more of your elf speak? I actually let's see. All right, let's this stylus thing, this thing. I can do this. Can I do this? Is this something I can do? I don't know what this thing is. There's a blue arrow. I'm not gonna worry about that blue arrow. Fat guts. I'm gonna drive the train. Here, Dynne. I'm leaving the Starflight Express to you now. You can fly the old girl anywhere you want and land anywhere that takes your fancy. That way you'll pretty soon see there's still plenty of stuff left for you to do out there. That is absolutely correct. Now that we've gotten control of the Starflight, we can go anywhere in the world. This is absolutely huge. All of these islands surrounded by rocks we could never get to with our boat. We can now get there. Any elevated hill or mesa or platform or plateau that we could not otherwise climb up to, we can now get to. Any place in the entirety of the Protectorate, now we can achieve location dumb with. We can go there. We can go anywhere we desire. Getting access to the Starflight unlocks an immense amount of things. All of the side quests that we've been doing have been locked behind the post game. But now that we have acquired the Starflight in Sterling's Whistle, we have access to an immense amount more side quests and story-driven quests that we can now do. We have crossed a threshold from mere post-game to epilogue status. Oh, this is great. This is not your average post-game. No, there are a lot of stories and quests and people to talk to now that we have access to this incredible train. And before we end off this episode, the first thing I want to show off is right by good old-fashioned Angel Falls. This elevated place and this nice little cave. This is where we want to be. I'm gonna go in this cave first, and then I'm gonna show you why I'm here. Okay, those are 2 side quests. You know how I was literally like 4 seconds ago just talking about all the side quests that are now opened up? There's 2 of them right there. Anyway, I wanted to come up here for a specific reason. There are an abundance of slimes over here. Literally every slime you could possibly think of. Well, not every slime, but a lot of slimes. Let's see if we can get lucky. There are some king slimes, which are great. I can get some slime crowns from them if I get lucky, but let's see if they're around. Normal slimes, some heal slimes. We are looking for some specific slimes. Can we find these specific slimes? Specific slimes. Normal slime, king slime, normal slime. Where are they? Anyway, if they don't show up, I could just tell you. This little raised cliff area, as you can see, has an overabundance of slimes. And, get this, some of the slimes that are spawning on this cave, cliff face, are metal slimes. You can get liquid metal slimes if you're lucky, and that'll make training a breeze. If I could just show it off. There's normal metal slimes, there's liquid metal slimes. I'd love to show it off. I'm gonna despawn some of these enemies. Get into the cave. If I get into the cave, I can despawn them. But I will be using this area for the foreseeable future to train, because in the next episode, I would very much like to change my class. So, actually, I'll probably end off. Well, will I end off? No, I'm not going to end off. I am going to try and track down a metal slime. And then in the next episode, oh, there's one. Get over here. No, metal slimes. But yeah, you can see, they don't despawn. So, or well, they'll despawn, but you can run into them. They're very common. You can find a lot of metal slimes. I'm pretty sure you can find metal medleys, metal slimes, and liquid metal slimes up here. So it's really good for training. Like, you can fight some of the metal slimes for low-level training and work your way up through the medleys and the liquid metal slimes. All around, it's very good. It's very, very good. So, I am, between episodes, going to... Oh, I don't have enough MP for that. Between episodes, I am going to change everyone's vocations. And I'm going to train on this little cliff with these metal slimes. And it's going to be absolutely fantastic. Will Lightning Storm, Bolts can attack, and Charles can attack, and let's see what this does. Nice, you hit. Are they going to run away? Bolts from the blue. I don't know if this is going to hit them. It doesn't hit them, but it takes care of the rest of them. Oh, it missed. Metal slimes are still metal slimes, and they will be difficult to kill, but we'll see if they can run away. Or, well, they will run away. Let's see if we can kill even one of them. Let's go. You can have a normal thing. We can go with a Thunder Thrust. Where is Thunder Thrust? Thunder Thrust, and we'll just attack. We'll see if this is a winnable situation. Miss, miss, miss. Are you going to run away? Are you going to run away? He's completely enthralled with Dynne. Missed. Well, that's fine. Come on. Either way, we're finishing this fight. Thunder Thrust, attack, attack, attack. How much HP do these things have? Not 245, they don't. But yeah, this is basically like the training hotspot. Once you get Sterling's Whistle, this is a brilliant place to train. She Slime drops a treasure chest, a slime drop. Metal Slime drops a treasure chest, a strong medicine, and Bolts stole a medicinal herb. Thieves' theory! That's just a theory! A thieves' theory! Bolts can just steal things now. I don't even have to try. That's brilliant. Alright, so we have our newest training location. The next episode, you won't even know who we are. We'll all have different clothing. Oh, there's another one. They spawn, despite what it seems like with the amount of time I spent here, they are relatively common. Or, well, not common, but it's far easier to find metal slimes here than it is literally anywhere else. Plus, it's a lot easier to get up here with the Starflight than it is to go to the Bowhole for liquid metal slimes. So, very, very cool. Very, very good. But that is going to wrap up this episode. It was a good one. It was a fantastic moment to, you know, be here right now because, well, we got the Starflight. We got the Starflight. I know, it took me a minute to get it. You could have done this immediately upon beating the game. But I also really wanted to do some of the side quests because now I have the perfect opportunity to train between episodes. So no one needs to worry about that. Brilliant, brilliant, brilliant. I am stalling for quite long enough. I'm going to end the episode here because it's the end of the episode. Absolutely fantastic, beautiful episode. Thank you so much for enjoying it, hopefully. Whether you watched it for 30 seconds or the entire thing, thank you so much for tuning in to yet another episode of Thionite Plays Dragon Quest IX. I'll see all of you incredible people in the next one. Later.